My friend, if you're an intermediate bass player, and I'm glad you're here, you should be able to play major and minor scales. Major scales are the foundation of all chord analysis and music theory. So, having said that, one of the great things to do is to play what we call the circle O fifths. It does go in fourths, and we'll explain that because one of the things you should understand is the up note and the down note. What do I mean? We're looking for intervals. That's all really bass players are. You can explain this as a 1 1 1 7 1 1 1 7 or a boom bum kana. You can do it in the key of C, 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 B flat, and then being able to know there is no B flat in the key of C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, means that you are playing something outside of the diatonic 7 notes. So if this loses you, check out my channel, look at these Wago Ask 'em 101, and ask questions on Tuesday if we're live. They're lots of fun. Otherwise, check out the Circle Fifths videos, which explain how to do chord construction. One of the things I like to do on the bass is to play the aforementioned Circle Fifths just by playing a groove or a technique to see how it sounds in different keys. So as an intermediate bass player, one thing you should be able to do is be able to go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Adding the sharp in the key of G. Then D as 2, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. The lending tone or leading tone, the 7th note, the interval from 1 to 7, that dissonance, that's the note you add. So in A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and then G sharp, A. So on and so forth, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. When we go to our F sharp, we're gonna have F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F. And then our last one is C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. All of them down. So, if you cannot do that already, go back to one of these videos that talks about fretboard knowledge and going B, B sharp, C sharp, D, D. And you will figure out a way to find those notes are part of your repertoire. One of the cool things I like to do is like octaves. And knowing that's a C, A, B flat, B, C. Really, it's an easy way to turn to somebody and say, this is what I'm doing, or at least have an idea how to jump over to another instrument, or to write it down, or just keep things in your mind. The thing we're talking about today is how to build chord construction from the C major, G major. I have a 5-string, so gee golly whiz, I could go down to a D major chord, right? That's pretty low though. I don't even know if that's audible on this video, maybe not. So, what I want you to do today is try this groove. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 4 sharp, 5. We've got 3, 2, 4, flat 5, 5, or sharp 4. Each way we're doing this, we've got C, E, F, F sharp, G. Dun, 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 dun. Now go to G, G, B, D, G, B, C, C sharp, D, dun. See how I'm using the same thing for the circle fifths just to walk this simple groove up? When you can do this in every key and know what you're doing, buddy, it's easier to play with you. I guess that's what it comes down to. You will be a much more approachable musician if you could just be humble, stay in your lane, but absolutely look at anything that anybody else is doing around you and go, cool, I dig what you're doing. And then when you do meet somebody who has something new, like you say, hey, how do you do that? Show me. And then you'll learn and you say, thank you. So for this explanation, how do you get to the point of just knowing C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C? That is fretboard recognition. You will first find that majors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each one adds a sharp as we go. C, no sharps. G, 1 sharp. It's F sharp. F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. Going through this is called the circle fifths. You could even go C, D, E, F, G. G, A, B, C, D, D, E, F, G, A. When you go through it, you'll find all of them, even if you go past the 7 chords that represent our keys. There are 7 sharps, 7 flats, and then 1 with no sharps or flats. C major. So most of the time when you get a teacher, they will teach you how to play from C, which is wonderful. But being able to do those things in other keys is really something else. Lastly, we're going to leave you on this, and you could probably do the legwork on your own. When you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, that is called an Ionian mode. It's major. To make any major mode a minor, you flatten the 3, you flatten the 6, and you flatten that 7. Which means C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. That's the core construction of a minor. Being able to do it in every key and say G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G. It shows you that G minor has how many flats? There's a B flat, A flat. Oh, geez, we have the same spelling as another key. It leads into knowing what your relative majors and your relative minors are. It leads into you being able to play both your pentatonic systems of 5 notes, your diatonic scales of 7, your chromatic scales of 12, and then something crazy when you get into whole tone nonsense like octonic scales. If you get down with all these scales and you learn your modes, it just makes you a proficient bass player, being able to hear the 1 or 2 notes that are different from a major or minor, and then be able to highlight those so they're tasty. Play everything at once, you're gonna hit wrong notes, and maybe tune into channels like this that chit chat about stuff that you might not have heard. If you heard something in here that you dig on, put your thumbs up, subscribe, and send this to somebody you love. See you next time. Love.